Happy Women's History Month. Make some noise. This is not just the month that is just our month. This is the month we turn up for Women's History Month. It's Women's History Day every day. We created this earth. Brothers, get it together. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be here. Yeah, what? That's how that works. From lack of a period, you were born. We are the women. We are our mother's mistake and our father's denial gone global now. We are the Surah in the Psalms, the communication link between the Bible and the Quran. We are the secret message in the slave spirituals, the treasure hunt to our conjugal visits, oh, I can feel it. Riding back of raindrops, licking my brow full of sweat and malfunction. We are the kickback from the shotgun butt on your shoulder. We are Nat Turner's last sane thought before the voices woke him up from that blackout blood on his machete in hands, pieces of flesh stuck between his toes. We wear the bruises as medals of honor. This time we red dot our target. We are circa 1934, Thurgood Marshall's test scores. We are the Tallahatchie River, filling Emmett Till's wounds with fish scale and coral, gently carrying his body to Graceland. We are the riots you'll never remember. The chip off the old granite, the perfect edges of marble, the slivers of stainless steel, leaving history behind in every fingerprint. We are the elderly lovers on the second plane during 9/11. They kiss and clasp their fingers without making a sound. We are their last breath before the shards of glass rip through their larynx. We are the lower class, drowning in the bottom of the Titanic, the Amistad, the 17th century hell on earth. We are the women, regurgitating meals we saved in the back of our throats to give our malnourished children seconds on floorboards. We are the 14th star in that Confederate flag. We are the hairs of stillborn slaves used to stitch the black seam around the white stripes. We are India before the till of the Huns. We are the campfire, moccasins, rain dance, hieroglyphic, shadow pepper dancing in embers, cave wall storytelling, Abenaki, Apache, Appalachie, Black Carol, Boro, Denny, Cellini, Fox, French Creek, Coastal, Kikimi, Bakanga, Yoruba, Igbo people. We are the women. We are breakdancing as a tribal tradition. No more passing the American gold buck or doe or elk to only visit us at dusk. We are the intelligence in Lil Wayne's wit. We are the public lynching with his fiasco with Michael Vick. We are the Jews that hide beneath the stairs, the slaves that hide beneath the stars, the priests that hide beneath their cross. We are the millions on death row earning a degree. We are the Genus 6. We are only as strong as our latest execution. We are the 5%ers, the 12%ers, the 4,400, the heroes. We are the women, the Mary Magdalene, the village soldiers. We are that blue thing on X-Men that changes to whatever she wants to. We are the keep your head up, and we've been demoted to wifey and shouty every 12 minutes on 8 different stations. We are the chicken frying, home meal making Sunday through Thursday. We ask our men before we accuse them of cheating. But that was a shout out to y'all, brothers. We ask our men before we accuse them of cheating. Bounce a newborn on our hip, boil a bottle, balance a checkbook, check our emails, MySpace, Blackberries, correct homework, check homework, find the Forge report card, counsel about safe sex to your teenagers after finding condoms of what they thought was a hiding place where nothing in a woman's house is a hiding place. Little do they know we were 16 once. Get dressed, get them dressed, fix their ponytails, explain to your middle child that a free lunch card doesn't mean you're poor. It means you're saving up to be rich. We are the women. This is not vote or die. This is run into the voting houses and graffiti the walls, ransack their ballots and Xerox our democracy 1,482 times per inmate, and flip the bird to the Kinko's attendant waiting behind the counter to collect on paper owed to us. So find, search, dream, execute, thrust your arms out of socket and have a presence, because Gandhi's message is not a mantra, but a warning. Be the change you want to see in the world, because no one else is coming. They've lost our addresses. We don't live close enough to the sponsors to be on MapQuest. We'll have to MacGyver our way with a paperclip, an old shoe, and a battery, because God will give you the gift. God will give you the gift, but you'll never know what it is unless you open it. Y'all look so cute. Y'all got dressed together like y'all going to King's Dominion. So awesome, oh my God. Oh my God, so, I couldn't, like, through my pod, I was trying not to look over there like that's hilarious, that's awesome. That's good. My first name is Bathsheba, like homegirl in the Bible, and, like homegirl in the Bible, like, oh. And, my last name is Rem, like the group. That's how you can find me on Facebook, but I'm famous. So my page is full. But you can join my fan page. My fan page is The Queen Sheba. Everything online about me is The Queen Sheba. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, Napster, Mega Upload, whatever, Reverb Nation, whatever it is, YouTube, anything is The Queen Sheba. Because there's this girl, and I'm glad you recorded so you can send it to her. There's this girl in Houston who tried to get my name, you know what I'm talking about? And I was like, come on, there's already Jay-Z. What are you doing? Like, stop it. You know, get your own name. So, yeah, it's cool. I'm from Detroit. I was actually born in Kalamazoo, Michigan, which is the headquarters of Kellogg's. I know, well, nice, right? And then I moved to Detroit. I was adopted in Detroit by a white family, true story. That's what my book is about. And it's really interesting being raised by white people. It's like Dances with Wolves, but offbeat. And it, you know, it's, it's really, you know, I know, right? In addition to that, you know, I'm biracial. My mother is German and Cherokee. They didn't know if they should take the land or leave it. And thank you. And black people are like, is that safe for her to say? No, biracial is fun. Black History Month is always cool. Only half of me cares. And it's like, other half is outside protesting. No, it's a lot of fun. My biological parents found a cure for the lingering effects of jungle fever adoption. And you're like, oh, that's okay, it's okay. My mother made me famous, you know. Sometimes you give up children for the right or the wrong reason, and it's kind of dynamic. But being in Atlanta is cool because natural hair is very common. You know, I'd love to see y'all natural. I don't care what kind of hair you have, if you're parent or whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But natural hair is really is a very common thing in Atlanta. But I now live in Charlotte, and people always want to touch my hair. They're always like, oh my God, I want to touch your hair. I was like, next person want to touch my hair, I'm lifting my skirt. I mean, that's it. I'm like, somebody you want to touch my afro? Boom, there you go. I know. I tell them I was born with this afro. It was like I passed through my mother's vagina and took her bush with me. So I was like, what happened? So, last month was also, you're like, what's happening? So last month was also Valentine's Day, AKA Single Awareness Day. Right? You're always aware as hell you're single on Valentine's Day. Scrolling through your phone like, oh, he's cheap. Oh, no, I can't be with him. And then the day before is National Jump Off Day. Ooh, look at the guys. Don't admit it, brothers, if you have a jump off at all. Thomas Jefferson, Sally Hemings, first people to have, right, that's right, first people to have a jump off biracial baby. Oh my God. You okay, sir, with the striped shirt on? You can laugh, it's okay, don't look at the black fans next to you. Like, it's okay. It's okay, you're good. Oh my goodness, that's funny, I know. I had to dump my boyfriend. He's too emotional. I mean, he was always crying when I would cheat on him. So I think, what happened? I don't know. No, those just jokes. So, what poem did you choose? Okay, all right, there we go. All right. So, my bad. I know, right? Poets always sing and stuff before their poems sometimes, you know what I mean? Don't look at them crazy when they do that. Just let them do it, because I'm about to, right? It's okay. I like doing bathroom concerts. Anybody else do bathroom Heck yeah, in the car, just be loud, you know? Yes, Lord. All right, here we go. So if you know the words, sing along. And I heard that you've settled down, that you've found a girl and you're married now. And I heard that your dreams came true, that she gave you things I couldn't. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Like you to hold back or hide from the light. Oh, I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. And that you'd be reminded that for me, a little stalkerish, it isn't over. Sing, sing, sing. Never mind, I find someone like you. Y'all did not go to church. I found nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love and sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it lasts in love and sometimes it hurts. Poverty is packing your life in a U-Haul and heading south. Open the last of the 6 cards you left on my nightstand months ago when the nights would frost and the mornings would smell of rain and daisies. You wrote me a letter. Okay. Really, you just signed your name to the card. I too believe in plagiarism. I steal phrases from God to repeat the first time I next see you. 85 and clear, storm clouds hover over me. Knee deep in empty Dove and pamper boxes, packing tape and bubble wrap. My eyes water. I refuse to believe this has anything to do with you. More about setting my alarm for 6 to beat the elderly to my boxes at the grocer. I'm still at the jumping to the phone phase. Almost broke my neck trying to answer the calendar reminder I was gonna cross out your name, send it back with mine, show you how sentimental I am. Inside is a CD full of slow songs. I could have just hit record through the quiet storm, fill up an entire spindle. My cue to send it, your first unprompted phone call. Your gift collects stardust from the nebula. It was part of my rental agreement. I have bleached your breath from my breasts, Windex your reflection from my retina, steel wool your touch from my thighs. I love you. And it's only cliche if it's overused and I counted. I only properly replied 214 times your 40,842 long stares and fingertips on my earlobes. I suppose my dittos or why you're a ghost. My artwork I wrapped gingerly in some of my old clothes you discarded by our bed. Laid them between the mattresses where you used to study my frame and I drank in your strokes. I am already jealous of your next girlfriend. Afternoons are consumed by fantasies. Daymeres of you two sneaking into the movies, love taps, uncontrollable whispering, completely missing the scenes, engaged and snickering, leaving mid-film to make love through the afternoon. And even if this hasn't happened yet, I'd rather find reasons to lose sleep other than I didn't know how to respond to love. And isn't that simple? Like when your friends ask you how you're doing, knowing that fine are just 2 vertical razor lines before a flat line. And I'm not romanticizing suicide. I just haven't figured out how to conquer 30 years of separation anxiety and abandonment. I should wish you well, but I'm not there yet. I should hope you find happiness even if it's not with me, but I'm not that mature. I should hope you accomplish everything you set long-term goals for and stuck on the refrigerator. I can't help wondering if my name has a line through it. Talk about options. Strip or write. And since both require nudity in front of an audience, I'll choose the latter. At least the highway to heaven. There's got to be something better than this free fall through hell. I keep the mirrors in my eyelids to remind myself who I used to be. Unrecognizable in the pictures of us together. Your letter in my pocket. Panicked while I'm packing. My roommate got me out of shape. Ignored the sweating and the shaking. Inhale. This will be good for you. A fresh start and new opportunities. Exhale. Give it time. The pain will fade. Inhale. Ignore him. He'll come back to you. Focus. He'll run into you looking beautiful and regret his decision. It's been 69 days since you called with your closing statements. What a position to be in. I made a pillow out of your old t-shirt to sleep with. It's the only thing in my new apartment that still smells like you. New paint on the walls can never make you one of the forgotten. For those that say it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all, you try it. But it will pass, like it always does. Like time promises it will. And right now, there's nothing you could do but ride through it with reverence. And have faith that somewhere on the other side is that special someone ready to dedicate their lifetime. And I know it doesn't seem like it right now. Because the road is lonely and long. And you're tired of people telling you you're beautiful and be strong because you don't feel that way right now. And some nights, right in the middle of a remotely good time, there's a sudden urge to burst out and cry because your old love isn't here sharing this moment with you. Memories blur, won't let you see past the tears that swell your eyes, but now you sleep hours past sunrise because it's one of the only 2 sanctions you know. The other you drown in dimly lit bars and cheap bottles of alcohol. Ironically, strangers seem to offer the most comfort. Barkeeps offer nightly therapy because they have less to lose. You can burn their ears off with graphic stories of what your friends could repeat word for word and were considered all old news, but nothing they could say could change how you're feeling anyway. It would only make you relive each grueling act of disregard, where goodbyes with blank stares at dial tones, and it hits you that this time they're really not coming home, and you're left alone to replay where everything went wrong, but you will rise tomorrow. If you could have backtracked to the instance where the screen seems a little fuzzy, you're thinking, maybe you could fix this. Do you go back to your first argument? Would that have altered everything in your future and bring your lover closer to you? Do you go back and fix your first time you packed your bags and ran to your hiding place because your relationship was getting too serious and had been months since you had your own breathing room, your own private space? Would that make the blow softer? Now, while you're standing in the middle of your living room, feeling like your lungs are collapsing and your breath is leaving you, if changing anything you think you did wrong or right, would that make them appear next to you, nestled in your comforter, ready to give you the stability and security you were pleading for when they were leaving you? No, because you did exactly what you were feeling at each exact moment in time. If it was lovemaking or an argument, and if you would have done anything else your entire life up to this part, would have been a lie. And I can't promise you that the pain will pass tomorrow, or you won't burst into tears when the clock strikes New Year's. But what I can say is when it's about to storm and green tea in a space heater is the only thing that's keeping you warm, don't look at the rain as depressing. It's Earth's blessing so new life can grow. And don't be sad if you're the only one reaching to turn off the lights over the next several nights because the sun will rise tomorrow. Strength is weight you learn to balance. And when you look back, you'll laugh at this small challenge. But right now, there's nothing you could do but take this time to get to know you, because it will pass like it always does. Like time promises it will. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. So don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts in love and sometimes it hurts instead. And sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts. I know it's hard to clap after that point. You're like, where y'all going? What? You have to do what? You have to do what till now? Oh, you don't have your, oh, that's okay. All right, that's okay. No problem. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna do something a little fun. I had a huge breakup, as that poem indicated. This is March, so it was about 7 years ago. And the thing is that, that during the exit argument, you know how you say stuff to people during the exit argument that you haven't said the whole relationship. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, people try to date me. They're like, oh, Shiva, oh my God, you're lovely. I'm like, I hate your socks, beat it. You know what I mean? Just get out of here. So I've decided that I want to get married. Yay, oh my God. Yeah. Nobody's clapping. You're like, oh, boo. Don't do it. That's funny. Yeah, I decided I wanted to get married and grow up. But we settle up, ladies. Don't settle down. Somebody say church. Don't grow up and settle down, settle up. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. You cash in your chips at a casino, you settle up, right? You're getting your worth out of the chips, right? Don't settle down. You know, brothers, whatever. All right, so, I'm just kidding, just kidding. But I am getting a little older than most guys like. I just turned 18. And I think that, so I gotta, no, I'm just kidding. I'm 29 according to Facebook. And I know I've been 29 so long. People are like, really, Sheba, how many times are you gonna have this 30th birthday party? Forever, mind your business, okay. But true story, Facebook, my birthday's in August because I'm a Leo. And so Facebook was like, look, this is your last time being able to change your year. I was like, what are you talking about, Facebook? Stop it. And this is real talk. Like in a relationship, a lot of things are important. And what's really real is that we don't talk about is that sexual chemistry is really important in a relationship once you turn 40 and have a license to have sex, okay? Not 40, yeah, you can't, right, exactly. So, but during the exit argument, my ex called me a pillow princess. Oh my God, does anybody know what a pillow princess is? Good, that means you're not one. So a pillow princess is a woman specifically that is accused of laying on her back during the entire time of sexual activity, of not participating. Don't worry, this is a fun poem. Like, don't get scared. You're like, oh, where's this going? No, don't worry, it's lighthearted and fun. Which I know is a lie because I always sleep on my right side, right? So I'm just, So I wrote this. I'm in a MFA program, and I wrote this as one of my poems that I had to submit for a MFA program in Queens, which is Masters for Kid in Poetry. So that means I'm going to go into schools and teach children my craziness. It's going to be awesome. So, so this is called I Am Denouncing My Former Name as Pillow Princess. I am the new Olympic gold medalist in gymnastics. I've been practicing acrobats and yoga. I've been watching porn while you're at work and been taking notes on animal husbandry. I drink a gallon of water a day to keep my muscles loose and limber and my sprinkler system flushed. I will keep a change of costumes in the guest room closet, wigs brushed, and my high heels polished. I have ordered a pulley, swing set, and removable stripper pole from the internet. The local pharmacy had to reorder lotions and Vaseline after my last visit. I have them stocked under the bed in a common box you wouldn't take notice while reaching for your glasses. I have ordered shareable shafts in different sizes, one for you, one for me. All the guys are like, which side is this poem on? Which gender is this for? I was with you right up until the shareable shaft, sister. What are you talking about here? That's so funny. I have ordered shareable shafts in different sizes, one for you, one for me. They come with instructions and glow-in-the-dark gel. The local African store supplied me with various flavored edible oils safe to use in your skin and in your hairs. I have practiced holding my breath under the water in the bathtub and doing handstands against the wall in the bedroom. I am doing push-ups with only the tip of my tongue, 100 squats a day, and running miles to keep up my endurance. I have taken up snorkeling and deep sea diving. I have even learned not to be afraid of the kelp. I have taken a picture of you naked while you're sleeping so I can memorize your outline, your blueprint, your sculpture, your structure, your frame, your skeletal makeup, your muscle pattern, direction of your veins, your blood flow, pulse, breaths per minute, how many times your eyes flutter, your lips move while you're dreaming, and how you wipe your eyes before you wake, and how you blink to gain focus. I have counted the height and the depth of you by the joints of my fingers. I can find both birthmarks in the dark with my fingertips and would know your face from others in a lineup if I was blinded in a freak accident. I know the length of your foot between my feet and which way you lean in your shoes by the rough patches and how you might need a pedicure. I know it takes both of my hands and my mouth to hold one of your breasts and my hips fit like a locket right under your thighs. I have asked the psychic to read our future and a wizard to erase our past. I have counted your vertebrae with the tip of my nose. I know which disc to tickle to flip you over and which button to push to arch your back. I have pierced my tongue for your pleasure and added a battery for mine. The box in the kitchen holds extra red light bulb, sage, and a book of spells. While we're in Afterglow, I can whip up a souffle or turn on the game. Your name is tattooed across my back in invisible ink, and whips hide in plain sight in the closet next to your belt. I have sharpened the cat o' nine tails and toughened my hide. Nah, no more pillow princess for me. You can now call me Queen of the Nile. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you. Okay, this is my last poem. What poem did you choose? Boom! All right. Really quickly to plug on the way out. Kelly, hi, how are you? I thought you were adorable and I loved your poem. You're very welcome. Where'd you go? Did you take a break? Did you need to leave? You just missed a good one. Yeah. You were? Boom! That's right. He was like, I heard that. I heard all the battery in the Afterglow gel. I got it. Oh, he's like 12. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, awesome. So this is my last poem, but just to plug my merch really quick, I know there's a lot of students in here. I have a CD. I would like $10 for it, but I will take whatever you have because I want you to take it with you. I do take cash, checks, credit cards, WIC, weed, and food stamps, whatever. So, no, I'm just kidding. I don't smoke. Actually, I don't smoke. No. I don't smoke or drink anymore. So, no, I'm a runner now. So I rekindled my relationship with running. So that's I can usually keep it up. But I don't know. awesome. Okay. So, I look, and then the 12-year-old is holding the camera. Thanks, Mom. Like, right. So, the 8-year-old little girl. Yes, keep this for your memories, child. So, most of my albums that I don't have with me, you can really find on iTunes. Pick a track, pick the whole thing. Please download it. I get like 12 cents off it, whatever. But I do have 2 books. One, very, very important, I do not have with me, but I would like to somehow get into this bookstore. It's amazing, right? Clap for the bookstore. Yes. It's called From Foster Care to Fame. If you want it, I do have order forms for you, and I mail them out in 1 week. So not this Monday, but the following Monday. And I do take cash or credit. So I do, this is my book here. It's short stories and long poems about growing up adopted by the white people in Detroit. They were really cool people. No, they were really cool people. I definitely got a lot of values from them. I have been on my own on the street since I was 15. Real talk, I was in a youth home, and then on the street since then, and I do not do drugs, and I do not drink. I have a healthy relationship with running and poetry, and I'm an aspiring comedian. I just started a few months ago. Thank you, good thanks. So, and I'm not on anybody's flyer, I'm not even on the map yet, but you know, just look for me to grow as a comedian. I appreciate it.
I think you're funny.
You think I'm funny? Oh my God, thank you. I have a beautiful Great Dane. She smokes weed though, I swear. There's no reason that dog should eat that much and then lay around all day. But a book I do have with me is a book about running, and I know a lot of women, especially women of colors, we struggle with obesity and diabetes, and I do too. I'm addicted to food. I'm addicted to high fructose corn syrup, to sugar. I love Krispy Kreme, Cold Stone. I mean, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? So I started running again, and my little pocket-sized motivational running book is here with the CD. I would like $12 for it. I will take what you have. Even if you're not a runner, it has the story of my my yo-yoing weight and how I deal with that in the beginning of it. And of course, there's a poem in the back. But in between the meat of the book are just motivational sayings that you can actually apply to a lot of your life. So I have those 2 things with me, and then you can order Foster Care to Fame from me tonight, or you can get it off of my Etsy page. I prefer today because rent is due yesterday. So. But here's my last poem, and thank y'all so much. I really appreciate Kane and Will and CJ and, what did you say your name was? What'd you say his name was? Richard, yes, thank you. Big dick, that's what's up. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you having me here. That's your new name. That's your, sis, write that down, sis. Yes. And a young lady for letting me rock her chain while she's up here. Tell me your name again, I'm sorry. Right. So, Giuseppe Machiavelli. So let me rock her chain. I actually do have a gold rope that I wear with me a lot, so when I saw hers, I was like, yo, son. All right, so, and I thank you, King's Dominion Cup, for letting me make fun of you. It's appreciated. I'm just mad because I don't have a boyfriend, that's all. Y'all are together, right? Wow, neither one of them like claimed it. They were like, oh, I don't know. We're still in the interview stage. We just cut buddies right now. Wow, all right. The white people are like, cut buddies, what is that? I'm gonna look that up in the Urban Dictionary. Yeah. All right, last one. Don't be embarrassed. Embarrassed is a man-made emotion. You either did or didn't do it. Never be embarrassed. Either did or didn't do it. There's no need to be embarrassed. Love is a battlefield, a war zone. Love is a grenade, a time bomb, an Al-Qaeda liquor store, an Iraqi soldier, 14 years old and strapped. This is the domino effect with one guarantee. we all fall down. But get up with Desert Eagles, Velcro to her wrist, fingers super glued to the trigger with a quarter and a prayer. Love is 70-30, not 50-50, and definitely not 50. While you waited for the hook, it was 4 bars ago. I only said it once so you don't get reeled in. My philosophy is your head is rocking because your neck and nose is fat. Yeah, period. Watch for it. Try not to miss it. Here it comes again. They call it a hook because their next line is a sinker. A weight to keep you underestimated, under distress. They think your head is bobbing because you're trying to catch a breath, trying to gasp for help. Here's another fiasco. I found a condom under a merry-go-round on the playground and asked God, what are we coming to? Of course he'd end up in prison. He's been counting hooks and bars since he was 11. Mama couldn't afford the tuition without the scholarship. Didn't believe in him enough to push for academics. All creative children end up on Prozac. What she didn't know is intelligence is genetic. On her first prenatal visit, her ultrasound revealed profound qualities and leadership abilities. Now they're seeping poison in our embryonic fluid, calling it prenatal care. But what they're preventing here is a chance for our race to finally end up there. Love is war and cardiac arrest. Where's my smoke signal? Where is your flare? Watch how she sway. I'm it, but you can't buy this on eBay. I got swagger like Katrina, me satanic like. You can keep commercial. I'm for the people. Okay, you got a couple of seasons. I'm for the sequel. I already been in the source. This is the new game. I already been spoken words. So what you saying? I've been divorced twice, so you can call me off the chain. You don't catch me doing back bends, black sands, but I will take the backlash for all women. You can finally take the hook when you stop listening. Wait for the beat to change to tell you when you can chime in. It'll sink in like your patch for nicotine. The distinct difference is this test you might want to end up positive. Yo, they mad at my stilettos. I tell them you can still be fly off the sale rack at the Gap, but your shoes are a reflection of you. They should match your attitude. Shit, I'm as mean as my shoe game. They gotta check their 401ks before messing with me. Ladies, if you ain't pumped about your pumps, well, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone wants someone to show off. They mad when I put up to the poetry spot in the 6th drop. Mr. Backpacking African Beats tries to challenge me. Says we're supposed to be struggling. I tell him I am. I'm listening to you. I rock like 2 teenagers in heat. Foggy mirrors in the backseat of mom's stolen SUV. Parked in the park after dark. Don't talk to me about jet setting. Talk to me when you've been first class on the Silver Bullet from Switzerland to Cannes, from the UK to Milan, on a train with its back bends around the mountains bend, and you think you've seen it. And you look out the window and you're 2 inches from the scenic. Your head is always in the clouds, so you miss the ocean spray in the morning, the sunsets in London. See, that was a trick. You're still not paying attention. There aren't any sunsets in London. The mountains in Scotland, the hills in Frome. Brothers, talk to me when you can pay my student loan with 1 check stub. And I don't mean then you can talk to me. I mean then you can talk to me. Holla at me when your passport stamps match mine. Until then, you're just another international local. Not even listening, just waiting for the punchline. But yo, hip-hop, I got your CDs. I left them at home. I spot your 10 bars, yo. You couldn't take my throne. Yo, if that's all y'all got for a battle rhyme, I'll let you keep my CD so you can study for next time. Thank y'all so much. My name is Queen Sheba.